Here. Heatherly.
Here.
Nicely.
Here.
Lester.
Here.
Cummings. You have a quorum, sir.
All right, thank you. We'll now entertain a motion to approve the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda? Motion from Mr. Lexter, second by Mr. Lasley. Now moving to a vote.
Johnson.
Yes?
Fields.
Yes.
Heatherly.
Yes.
Lastly.
Yes.
Lester.
Yes.
Motion.
Thank you. The main purpose of the meeting tonight is to discuss Campbell County Middle School soccer. I'm going to read a email from Christopher Enix and Garrison Hayes, who we know is the athletic director of the Hall Middle School, talking about a middle school soccer program expansion. This email goes from Garrison to Mr. Enix, so I just will read it verbatim. Mr. Enix, I wanted to reach out regarding a request from the Campbell County United Soccer Program. They're interested in becoming a sanctioned school sport under the Hall Middle School Athletic Department. If approved, the team would operate under our athletic department umbrella with a co-op option in place to allow participation from Jacksboro Middle School students as well. This move aligns with a broader regional shift as surrounding counties are transitioning their soccer programs to school sanctioned status. After discussing this with Daniel Lastly, the current boys coach for the Campbell County United Soccer team, I've made him aware of the eligibility requirements and coaching expectations that come with being a sanctioned sport. I also informed him that, pending approval, the program would officially fall under the direction of the LMS Athletic Department moving forward. If this approval is approved by the board, Mr. Hayes says he will take full responsibility for ensuring the necessary paperwork and compliance documents are completed in accordance with district and TMSAA policies. So that is the discussion for the evening. May we have a comment from Ms. Lastly?
May I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to include Jacksboro Middle School in turning it into a school program. What about the Jellicoe and the Wynn kids and those other kids? Will they be allowed to join in the United program also?
Great question. My assumption is yes. Unfortunately, Mr. Garrison is not here today, but my assumption is yes. That's the way that I understand that those programs work.
Campbell County United.
Correct. Yeah, I know for the baseball program, they're eligible. You know,
Okay.
Students throughout the county are eligible. That's
That's the way I had assumed it had always been, but I just wanted clarification. Thank you.
yeah, great question. Thank you.
So this is a unifying, what we call it, Jacksboro.
So this is codifying the opportunity for it to be a actual TMSAA sanctioned sport. And so from my understanding, right now, it is a club soccer program.
That works with three, that's good. Well, a lot of folks came to Jacksboro to play in the club.
But we just need to, and I would make sure that Mr. Hayes is here to answer any more specific questions at our board meeting. But we do need to pass this out of committee so that we can take it to the full board for consideration.
What about the insurance for safety? How's that covered?
Great
Would we
question.
be responsible for paying insurance or?
I don't believe that we owe any additional insurance coverage under our umbrella policy for the development of any new, say for example, the dance team wanted to split into a dance team and a pom-pom team. I don't think that we have to offer any additional insurance. It doesn't cause any rates to increase.
Additional, as they want. They have a school policy they can join, or?
I mean, that would fall under our umbrella policy for the entire county, is my understanding, that any creation of any new sport would work. So the example I was given is, again, if the dance team split into a separate pom-pom team, and one performed in August and one performed in December, even though they're two separate teams, from my understanding, there would be no further financial implication as far as insurances were concerned.
But ain't not sure we have that.
Is that the way you understand it, Athletic Director Lopine?
I would, to the addition for the first question that Mrs. Lasley offered was, if others, I don't, at the high school level, I don't know if you could co-op with more than one school.
Okay.
So like, while you're now for a community team, you can bring anybody from everywhere. But when you become like the Follett Middle School soccer, I think you draft Jacksboro, but I don't think anybody else can come.
So you think as a club, your understanding, Athletic Director, is the way that it works currently is a club, they can get from anywhere.
Yeah, it's almost like a I don't take this, it's like a glorified rec team, but it
Right.
just falls under where we're saying it's Campbell County Middle School or Jackson County. But I think it's just like being the football team or the basketball team under that TMS they have. I think you limit yourself.
And my understanding was that a representative of the program was gonna be here tonight, but it looks like they were unable to make it, so I don't, you know, outside of their request, I'm not a subject matter expert on it, unfortunately. And the request does come from the program itself, is what the request says. So would we like to table this until a representative can be here and we can discuss more, or do we want to go ahead and go to the full board and ask that?
I think we can get somebody here who can answer some questions.
I agree. When would you all like to try to? We are going to have that June 25th, was it June 25th?
6.
June 26th meeting, so we want to do it before then.
Before we meet, do it at 5 o'clock.
Is that-
It's taken less than like that period, so there might not be, Garrison may be on vacation, so I might be the only, that he can take it during it.
How about this? I'll reach out to AD Hayes and City Hayes, excuse me, and see if he's
Just try to
available.
do it in the meetings.
Yeah.
When you get over here.
Is there a meeting that day at 5 or 5:30? 26th.
At 5:30.
Okay, so we'll try to have the athletic committee meeting that day and then go from there. And then, the other thing that I wanted to do is give any of our school athletic directors or coaches an opportunity to address the committee to see if there's anything that we need to do to support them. Is there anybody who would like to speak?
I was just gonna bring up the weight room. I know that that's been delayed. Right now, we are waiting on the garage doors to be delivered. They should be delivered this week and installed, and by the end of the week, we do expect to have our final meeting this week. And then the weights from Legends, once again, have been delayed, but we expect those to be installed by at least the end of the month, so when they start July workouts, they'll have their weight room for that, and that will be accessible for the school.
Use it upstairs, no problem.
And athletic directors, please let your programs know that, you know, this committee does not meet very frequently because we don't frequently have folks coming to the committee and saying, hey, put this on your agenda, we need to talk about this. So if there's anything that any of your programs need to discuss, and we'll make sure that gets to our other schools as well. But if there's anything that needs to be discussed, we can add it on the agenda for that June 26th meeting. But I just wanted to get the conversation started about this middle school soccer idea. Any further business?
I'd just like to come up and visit. As soon as, so I'm anxious you guys let us know.
Mr. Headley actually had an idea of participating in workouts with you guys, so just let us. Yes, sir, Mr. Lester.
Yeah, this is not on the agenda, so I don't know how we need to do this, but the football field needs swept. It's not been swept since we installed it. Jellicoe, the field that we just bought, Jellicoe, they put a sweeper in that thing, so they've got a sweeper. So maybe we need to look at borrowing that one and sweeping, keep those fields maintained with the sweeper since we pay for all of it equity, you know.
Agreed.
So if we actually have requested the maintenance, I then bring it down from Jellicoe, and it's actually in a room at the high school ready to be used as soon as summer workouts are over.
Oh, it's it's already in there? Okay, good.
Yeah. I love seeing our schools work together. Anybody have anything further to come before the committee? Entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved by Ms. Fields, second by Ms. Rogner.
No, I meant the moment.
Oh. You're second.